that I would never ever be shit. Now my watch and my chain make them seasick. Yeah, it took a little minute, but it's worth the wait. Every day starting to feel like a birthday. Niggas tried this shit on me in the worst way, but I kept that shit 100 since the first day.
Hey y'all, it's your girl the goddess, and I am back to you guys with another army video. And today I'm going to be talking about the pros and the cons of joining the military. So this is going to be based on my experiences and what I've seen. So before I start my video, I just want to say that I enjoy being in the military and it's helped me out a lot, and I wouldn't go back if I had to. I wouldn't make a different decision. So I think the pros outweigh the cons, and the cons are not cons for everybody. I feel like you can make it work for you, and I make the military work for me. So I'm gonna start with the pros. The pros, for number one, I have stability and security. So security for me is you're not gonna get fired unless you're an absolutely garbage soldier, or if you fail your PT test, or if you just do something to get in trouble. You're not gonna get fired for just, you know, anything, like any reason. Those are the only ways you can get kicked out of the military, and I doubt you guys want that. So yeah. And another thing for stability is you have a steady income. You know what your paycheck is gonna be all the time. So that's another pro. Then the next pro I have is leave days. If you have leave days that you saved up, you can put in a leave request, and depending on your command team or your commander, you're gonna get approved to use those days. So if you have the days, you can use them. It's not like, oh no, you can't go on vacation or whatever. Put in your leave. If it gets approved, you can go. So another thing I have is travel. Since I joined the army, I've been to Germany, Paris, Prague, and I think that's about it. And I've only been in for 2 years and some change. So I used my deployment to Germany as a travel aid to go to other countries in Europe. So it's an opportunity to travel. Then the next thing I want to touch on is benefits. You have your health benefits like insurance, dental. If my tooth is aching right now, I know that I could go tomorrow to get a fill-in or whatever I need to get done. Unlike on the outside in the civilian world, you have to pay for your dental insurance plan, and you might have to come out of pocket for some procedures you get done. So that's a good thing. And health insurance, like if I'm sick, I could go to sick call or the doctor, and you know, they're gonna hook me up. And another benefit is tuition assistance. So tuition assistance is what you use while you're active duty or reserve, I believe, and they pay for your school. So they pay for 16 credit hours or the maximum dollar amount, which I forgot what it is. So while you're using your TA and you have FAFSA, if you have financial aid, you can use your TA to pay for school, and then the money that you get for FAFSA will come right back to you. So it's like free money, like you're making money to go to school. So like, for example, I took 5 classes last semester, and I used TA to pay for all of those classes, and I got back like 7,000 or something, 7,000 or more in financial aid, and it came straight to my account. Another benefit is for traveling. You can get you a rental car if you're underage. You don't have to pay the underage fee if you're in the military. For some companies, like I used the budget, and I didn't have to pay the underage fee. I'm 23 and I just paid for the rental. They put the as long as I had my credit card, I had a credit card, and they put the fees on the credit card for hold. So I spent 10 days on leave when I went home to Miami, and I paid I think it was $347 for an SUV for 10 days without an underage fee. So that was a good deal, and that was with the little discounts and everything that they give you. And another thing with traveling is your bags. You don't have to pay to check in your bags, because you get like, I know with certain airlines you get a certain amount of bags checked in for free. So that's another thing. And also TSA pre-check. You don't have to wait in those long lines to get to your flight. Like, you can go straight through, walk through TSA pre-check, and it saves so much time. And also with that, you have priority boarding. So they'll be like, oh, active duty military with the ID, you can board now, children with whatever. Yeah, you can board early. And they give you better seats because you get like the to the window or the middle aisle. So that's a good thing. And with that, you have your store discounts, obviously, like Foot Locker, whatever store accepts military discounts or offers military discounts. And what I think is the best one is, other than TA and the Post 9, which is your money that you get after you serve at least 3 years, you get free school. But other than that, my favorite is the VA loan, because you can get a house zero down. That is a steal. Like, who wouldn't? So my next pro is free living. Free living, and I mean this like, I'm active duty. I'm a single soldier. I don't pay rent. I don't pay for utilities. I don't pay for none of that. I live free in the barracks. So if you are struggling, if you want to get out your parents' house, you don't want to pay for nothing, you just want to live for free, you could join the Army. And another way you could live for free is if you're married. If you're married active duty, you get BAH. So it's like they're paying your rents for you. So, free living. Another pro I have is that it sets you up for success. What I mean by setting you up for success is they train you. You have different certifications that you can get, your experience. So jobs are going to look at you and look at your resume, and it's gonna look good. Trust me. The Army disciplines you. It makes you wake up on time, makes you disciplined. Okay, discipline. You get it, discipline. For when you get on the outside. Cause if you're late in the Army or something like that, they're most likely gonna counsel you, or they're not gonna just fire you because you're late one time. No, you're gonna get reprimanded for it. It's gonna be on paper, and then if you keep doing it, that's when they fire you. But fire you, kick you out, and you don't want that. But it disciplines you, basically, point blank, period. Another pro is you get away with things that you normally wouldn't get away with on a regular job. So for example, if I have an appointment at the, say, dental, have a dental appointment. Your supervisor is going to let you go to your appointment at no matter what time of the day it is. If you have an appointment, you're gonna go to that appointment. Whereas on the outside, you have to schedule your appointment on your day off, or you know, you might get some talking to for why you're not at work, and they have to find you a replacement, all of that stuff. So I feel like you get away with things that you normally wouldn't on a regular job. And I've seen some like of my supervisors, they leave work early to go, oh, my wife has an appointment, or my child has this and that. Them people on the outside in the civilian world do not care about what you got going on at home. You're there to work for their company. So I feel like you get away with more. So now I'm going to be talking about the cons. The cons I see are, you can be far away from home, far away from your family, and it can be like a burden on you at times. Like if you have kids or a wife and you go on deployment, you're going to be away from them for like about 9 months, and it can be hard. Another con I have is feeling too routine. Like everything is routine, everything is at a certain time, everything is on their time, never on your time, and it feels like you're just, you know, on a set schedule. Basically, you're on a set schedule. And if you don't like to be on a set schedule, I don't think that the military is going to work for you, because you have to be in place when they say be in place, and you have to go where they say you have to go and do what they say you have to do and shit like that. So if you don't like that type of stuff, then it's not for you. Or if you can't adjust to that, then it's not going to work for you. And with that, tying into that is, the Army is unorganized, and I'm just gonna say that it's unorganized. So if you don't like to wait, if you don't have any patience, it's not gonna work for you. I have patience, so I can deal with it, but others might not. They might lose their paperwork. You might have to wait for months to get it fixed. You might they might say you get married and you want to move out the barracks and stuff. Your paperwork might not get done till about a few months later, and you're gonna have to be paying rent out of your pocket. Stuff like that. It's just a wait, and it's unorganized, and they don't care. They're on their time. And another con I have is the pay. The pay is not great, but you can survive. You will survive. So if the pay is not a big deal for you, then you can deal with it. Like, I don't really care about the pay, because that's not why I joined. I joined for the other benefits, and I know once I get out, I'm gonna be Gucci, so I can deal with the pay. Another con of the Army that I see is you can be stuck with bad leadership, and it will make your military experience hell, and you will not want to re-enlist. So the unit that I'm in is a good unit. It is a good unit, but my section, my leadership is not that great. Like, I can deal with it, but it gets to me sometimes. And I've thought about not re-enlisting so many times, and I thought about, like, what the fuck did I get myself into? Why am I here? Like, I hate it here. I hate it here. That feeling, it got, like, I was through. But I'm still working on it. Like, it's getting better. Another con is, if you're in the barracks, if you're a single soldier, you will be living on a twin bed. You will be sleeping on a twin bed. I don't know about y'all, but I am long. I'm long, I sleep wild, and like this twin bed is too small for me. So if you don't like sleeping on a twin bed, then I don't think it's gonna work for you. Or if you're married, you don't have to worry about that because you're gonna be off post or on post housing, and you know, you can buy whatever bed you want. But yeah, that was another con. This twin bed sucks. Okay. Another con I have is immature people. There are a lot of immature people in the military, and I'm just gonna say that. Like, a lot of soldiers, whether they're older than you, they are still immature. Like, I feel like soldiers who join the army or the military right out of high school, they don't really have any life experiences with working a regular job or, you know, dealing with certain stuff. So me joining late, I feel like I joined late. Me joining late and having these people that are higher ranking than you, that are younger than you, they're like really immature. And even the higher ranking that have joined straight out of high school, they're still immature and they don't know how to deal with people, I feel like. So yeah, that's another thing I didn't like. Another con is you can't just get up one day and say, I quit. Like, as much as you want to quit, you got to get up and go to work every day. You can't just quit. If you know you're not going to like it, or you know you're not going to stay in, don't even join. Don't even waste your time, because once you're in, you're stuck, basically. You're stuck until that contract is up. Another con is being punished for someone else's actions. So I'll give you guys an example. If someone, let's say this past weekend, someone got a DUI, right? They're gonna lecture everyone about the being responsible and not driving and drinking, and you're gonna have to do a class, all these classes on drinking and alcohol and all this stuff. Another example is your company. There's different companies. One company is at the field, right? So if that company's at the field and they tell your company you're not going to the field, someone is gonna be like, okay, that's not fair, and they're gonna make us work the weekend and stuff while the other company is at the field. And I feel like, why? Like, we're not at the field, so why we gotta work this weekend? So it's like stupid stuff that you gotta do. Well, I might see it as stupid, but that's how I feel. Another con is the regulations for hair. I feel like the hair regulations are not broad enough. Like, there's certain stuff that you cannot do with your hair, and I don't really see like the big deal, because with women of color, like, if you have braids, I don't feel like they should be any type of braids you want it to be, as long as it's not like crazy or unprofessional looking. I feel like you don't have to get straight back braids, or like, you know, you could get some curves or some designs. Like, what's the big deal? I mean, there's other females in the military that be having highlights and stuff, but let me dare come with some highlights in my hair. No, like, I feel like it's not, you know, made for really women of color. Another con is you have to ask permission for everything. You have to ask permission for everything. Like, you have to ask permission to go to certain places or take leave or do certain things. Like, even if, say you want to, like, Vegas, and Vegas is just a couple hours away, you have to ask permission. You have to get a pass, and it has to get approved and all that stuff. Like, it's too much. Okay. Another con is you have to be prepared to just pack up and go. Okay, pack up and go. When I got here, when I first got to my unit, it was like in December. Mind you, I have not gotten adjusted to Colorado. You know, I was just getting here, and they talking about, oh, y'all going to Germany. So I couldn't even get comfortable, like, because I knew I was leaving. So I had to just, you know, keep my stuff, certain stuff packed up still, and be prepared to go to Germany. And then with that is like, when we went to, before we went to Germany, I had my barracks room, a different barracks room. When we got back, I didn't have that same barracks room. I had a different barracks room. So it's gonna be like a lot of moving, like around, or even if you have to PCS to a different location, it's gonna be moving around, okay? Like, for example, when you first join, you're gonna go to basic, that's one place. Then you're gonna go to AIT, that might be a different place. Then from AIT, you gotta go to your duty station, that's gonna be a different place. So it's a lot of moving. And my last con is, which is, it's not really a con for everybody. Like, everybody doesn't deal with this the same way. And it's being told what to do. I feel like in the military, you're gonna get told what to do a lot. And you have to deal with it. Like, you signed up for it. It's the army, it's the military. So if you don't like being told what to do, then I feel like don't even waste their time, because you're gonna get told what to do. And if you don't do it, it's gonna be worse on you. And it's not gonna be, you know, a good look. So, and even if you're wrong, even if they're wrong, you are never right, and you have to do it. Like, there's no way around it. If they tell you, oh, go pick up the leaves off the floor, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Why am I picking up leaves off the fucking floor? Like, what the fuck? I look like a fucking lawn service girl? What the hell? So you might think you're doing stupid stuff, but it's a lot of stupid stuff that you have to do in the military. Higher ups don't really like to hear what you have to say. Like, you're wrong. Okay, you're wrong. Like, for example, we had PT, which is physical fitness, and they gave a route that I never ran before. So I got in trouble because I didn't run the route, because mind you, they had ran off and left everybody in the back. So us 3 females in the back, we don't know where to go. So we ran to where we knew, and then we turned around. But then we got in trouble, like, oh, you're going to do PT, how do you not know the route? It was clear, it was da 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 da. But I couldn't even explain, like, I didn't know the route and da 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 da. Like, you were just wrong, and next time you was gonna get in trouble. Okay, so they don't want to hear no explanations. And that concludes my video. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video, and you know, stay tuned and give me ideas. If you have anything that you want me to talk about, then you can comment on under this video. You can write me in my DMs on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram information down below. And you know, stay tuned with the girl. Like, I'm here for y'all. Like, I'm here for y'all. Like, if y'all need anything, just let me know. Like, if y'all want to see something, let me know, and I got y'all, period. So that concludes my video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.